Long time no talk, Niner Empire. It's your boy Big Dizzle 75 back at it with another video. Hope you guys are having a good evening. Just want to get on here real fast and play a little catch up, talk about a few things that's just currently happening. And if you haven't been paying attention to my videos, the New York Knicks are in the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time in 25 years. It's kind of a big deal for me. So I know they're going to be taking up my time, so I might as well get this Niner stuff out the way because that's just how it goes sometimes. But anyway, so yeah, I got a little bit of catching up to do. But first off, one of the things we had a problem in the past was working out certain contracts, whether it be Deebo Samuel, Nick Bosa, Brandon Ayuk. It's just unwanted distractions you want when you're going into training camp or the regular season. And hopefully the Niners learn from their past transgressions. They have extended George Kittle, they have extended Brock Purdy, and they have extended Fred Warner. And I am very happy about that. Warner, Kittle, some of the best at their positions. And Brock Purdy, I mean, we could talk about whether he's worth $53 million a year, but I'll worry about that later. I'm just glad that we got this taken care of, and then this won't be a distraction going on, down the road. Not saying that it will be, but just get it done if you can, and we did that. So I'm very happy for that with the extensions. We had a draft a couple weeks ago, and the two picks that stand out to me are our first one, Mikael Williams, that we got in the first round. Really like him. Hopefully he could be a good addition to the other side of Nick Bosa on that defensive line. I feel that he still needs some work on some things, but once he gets it together, I feel like this guy could be a freak of nature. And the other draft pick that I like was our 5th round pick, running back from Oregon, James Jordan. Frank Gore was really high on this guy, really liked him. Really good in pass protection, which is one of the things that Kyle Shanahan likes. So he might be able to fit into the system. He'll be a good way to spell CMC, to keep him fresh a little bit more. And time's going to tell how this draft is going to pan out. But knowing that we lost a lot of key pieces, Talanoa Hufanga, Dre Greenlaw, you name it, Javon Hargrave. We basically just went through the draft and just addressed a lot of our needs. The only thing I wish we would have did was, I know I've harped on this before, but I really wish we would have addressed the tackle position as it relates to Trent Williams. I know we've signed some, undrafted free agents, and I know we actually drafted a guard, but as good as Trent Williams is, I still feel we got to look to the future. So eventually, it is what it is. I'm sure Shanahan and John Lynch, they know what they're doing, and so we just got to put their trust in them. Other than that, one other thing I just wanted to get into was the schedule. The NFL schedule came out last week, and like I said, the Knicks have been taking up a lot of my attention. So I've looked at the schedule, but I haven't really broken it down yet. And I know the one things that stand out to me, I believe we have 4 primetime games. Week 5, I believe, is a Thursday nighter against the Rams at LA. And I think week 7, I believe we have a Sunday night game against the Atlanta Falcons. I know in December we have a Monday night game against the Indianapolis Colts. And I know we have another Sunday nighter against the Chicago Bears, which is late in the season. And I put an asterisk next to that because, as we get later into the season, how Sunday Night Football likes to flex out games. If both teams are up to par. So we'll see what happens. That's just a long time from away, but that's how it looks. And the other thing I noticed was I think like our last 6 or 7 games, we're playing non-playoff opponents. Not sure what that means or what that's going to do going forward, but we do have the easiest schedule. I think our opponents' win percentage was like a .415, which I is lowest in the league, but that doesn't mean nothing. We just have to go out there and just execute. Uh, just hopefully get it together. Hopefully have a bounce back year. I know we dealt with a lot of injuries, so there's been a lot of change on here. So I really don't know what to expect from this team, but I do expect that we're gonna come out, fired up and ready to forget what happened last season and get it going this season. So we got the OTAs, mini camp, and then you have your training camp, and then we have preseason, and then finally week 1 will get here. Oh yeah, speaking of which, week 1 we open up against the Seabiscuits, the Seattle Seahawks, and we close the season against them. Week 1 we're in Seattle, and then the final week of the season they come to our house, and that's pretty much all I got. Sorry if I'm a little flaming here. I'm a little tired. I meant to do this earlier. Things came up, but here I am. Um, like I said, I'm looking for. I won't necessarily say a bounce back season, but just hoping that we're gonna be healthier than last season. NFL is a violent sport, so you never know. I mean, it's part of the game. So hopefully we won't get that injury bug like we did last year or like in 2020. And other than that, I feel that I got the hangover out the way. From Super Bowl 58 last season, I just really wasn't feeling it at all. Yeah, that Super Bowl took a lot out of me, unfortunately. So I really wasn't feeling it. I just wasn't into it that much. I mean, I was, but you can tell if you know me well, you can tell when I'm really into the game, when I'm into the 49ers. And last year just wasn't it. But I got that out my system. I know it's a new year. I'm not screaming Super Bowl, but it's like they said, time heals all wounds, and I'm ready to go. Well, right after the Knicks. All right, Niner Empire, good to see y'all. Hope everybody's good. And I will get with y'all next time. Late.